Welcome back as we continue our discussion of beef on dairy cross cattle. Gentlemen, I'm just curious what we should be learning as beef cattle producers from the beef on dairy trend. It seems to me that we've got a very consistent cow base. We've got animals that are ID'd all the way back to birth, known birth dates. We track lots of information on there, and there's a lot of experiments going on there. What can we leverage and take that is going to help native beef production? Patrick?
Yeah, Kevin, I think there's a tremendous amount that we can learn just in terms of the value of intentional breeding and genetic selection tools and utilizing those tools at our disposal. This population has also advanced tremendously in the past 3 to 5 years in terms of genetics. Are there things that we can implement, again, intentional breeding and genetic programs to maintain and improve a low-maintenance, high-fertility beef cow herd that also produces that high-quality beef product that our consumer wants?
Excellent. Ryan, what would you say?
You know, if we kind of take a step back and look at it, the beef on dairy movement from a bigger, broader context, what's really happening is we've got the technologies of genomics and artificial insemination and embryo transfer, all these things that have really been able to accelerate genetic selection and production, right, at the dairy level. We're using those in beef cattle systems too. But as those technologies become more available, or maybe a price point from their availability comes down a little bit to be more applicable in the commercial beef cattle sector, that gives us, or positions, I should say, as an opportunity when the market dictates for us to really capitalize and use that technology. And that's what I see has happened in the beef on dairy movement, where the dairyman was in a position where maybe milk prices weren't as good, but there's a demand for feeder cattle. We have these technologies available that we can plug in and really improve the profitability of their operation and create an offshoot product that now is just as important as the milk that they produce, right? And so could a beef producer be in that position down the road when the chance of the right economic conditions and the availability of technology come together?
Great point. Dr. Jim, what would you add?
I think what the B&D is going to clearly show is the true value of genetic improvement, right? Over time, because here there's an opportunity, to produce feeder cattle at scale, right? And you can, so feeding organizations can get a significant quantity of animals with specified genetics or genetics that they may own or control or want utilized. And so finally you can get a meaningful supply of the feeder animals with the characteristics you're looking for, and you'd be able to make with a closed loop system, because you can own the animals from birth through the calf ranch, through the feedlot, through the packing plant. So now you have a selection available to breed better cattle at a scale that's unprecedented in the industry, right? So now you can get rapid genetic improvement, right, in something that we've improved things over a very long period of time. Now we have the opportunity to improve it over a very tight time scale. And I'll boldly predict the day will come where the cattle that are coming from the B&D system will be very comparable to the cattle from the straight native beef cattle system.